And welcome back, everyone, to Cyrus Webb Presents at Home with Cyrus Webb here on Amazon Live. Glad you all could be with us for the next hour. Have some great products and deals for you guys for today. Have some new items also in our carousel. Have a full carousel here on Amazon today. So I'm excited about today's program. We have something pretty much for the entire family. Also, some great gift ideas. We'll always try to throw those in. And as we always do at the end of our broadcast, we have to share some inspiration for you guys. So some great inspirational items as well. If you guys are new to us on the Amazon Live side, we welcome you all to our broadcast. Make sure you guys do hit that follow button. You'll see it either here in this corner or down below to be able to stay connected for all of our deals. And then, of course, we do have the comment section open on all of our platforms. So not only are we streaming today on Amazon Live, but we also are on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube, on Twitter. So if you guys have any questions about any of the products you guys are seeing today, let me know. I'll be glad to be able to tell you guys more about those as well. As I mentioned, a lot of great products in today's show, a lot of new ones as well. And some of them are actually introductory products for us for this week. So I'm glad that you all can be able to be here for us as we're sharing them with all of you. A lot of these items, too, are fun. I've been able to experience them myself. As I mentioned, all of the items are right here with me. So I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to tell you all about them. And we have something pretty much to handle all areas of your life. We're talking about for home, for the office, also, as I mentioned, for the family as well. So let's get things started with one of our big deals for the day. As you guys notice, if you've been tuning in here on our broadcast, one of the things we've been able to do for you guys is to show you all some great items to keep you guys powered up and ready to go. Now, in the past, we've shown you guys some great items for your phone, whether you're an Android or iPhone user. But also one of the things we try to do is be mindful of, especially if you're spending time outside, it's getting warmer. Some of you guys are going camping. Some of you may just be having events at your house. Or even if you're in a situation like we've been under a lot of weather warnings where I live here in the South. So we're always looking for ways to stay powered up in case we lose power. That's why I'm excited about being able to tell you guys about the power station that we have still on deal right now. It was on a really good deal yesterday. So hopefully, if you joined us yesterday, you snagged this. If you did not, though, you can get it today for 36% off. It is $159.98. And a lot of great features to this power station. It's a nice compact size, as you guys can see there. Easy to be able to turn on. And I like the fact with this particular power station, it allows you to be able to have your 3-prong and your 2-prong plug there. And you're able to charge up 4 of your USB devices as well. This one also has a cool feature. One of the things that I like about these power stations is it allows you to be able to have a flashlight here on the back side of it, the buttons here on the front, be able to press for that. And you even have the ability to be able to signal like you see there. So this is one of the things that definitely comes in handy. As I mentioned, if you're in a storm season like we are here in the South, but even if you're just spending time outside, you're having an outdoor event. For those who notice, when I do my in-person events here in Mississippi, you always will see me here with the power station you guys see here. But also for those who are campers, a great way to be able to keep things connected. Again, the big selling points of this is it does have the 3-prong and the 2-prong plug. As you guys see there, you're able to have 4 of your USB devices plugged into it. You do have the light as well, which is cool. This particular one does not have a cigarette lighter adapter, so keep that in mind. And it is a 300-watt power station as well. So I will say this one does power up to a mini refrigerator. I tested it on that. It does work up to a mini refrigerator. If you need something that needs a little bit more power, definitely want to check the wattage on some of the other power stations that are out there. But this one, if you're looking for something up to a mini refrigerator, this definitely has you covered. Again, the price right now is $159.98 for this particular power station, and that is 36% off for today. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, we had some that were on lightning deals. So if you guys did catch those, hopefully you were able to snag those up before the lightning deals ended. We're going to move on to our next item, and that is our mini chainsaw. One of the things that I have here in the South is I have a lot of branches and shrubs around my house. Also, my parents and I, sometimes we get together with the fire pit. This is really cool for if you are trying to cut, branches, trim trees as well. This mini chainsaw definitely comes in handy. I love the fact that it has the safety guard that's here on the top that protects you from the blade. Also has another great safety feature on it, and that is that to keep you from harming yourself, just pressing the trigger here will not do it. You have to press the safety button there as well to be able to activate it, as you can see there. So again, if you just press the trigger, nothing happens there, but you have to press the button and the trigger together to be able to get it to work. I like the fact too, it does come with the batteries that you need, so that makes it really easy, and it comes with an extra chain as well. This is on sale right now for 30% off at $69.99. $69.99. Again, if you're in an area where you have branches, shrubs you need to have cut, or of course, if you need to cut up some kindling for your fire pit. Hello to you, Melissa Banks, joining us on the Facebook side. The Melissa Banks, I should say. Again, that definitely comes in handy. Again, it's $69.99 today. That's 30% off. Okay. Going to move on to our next item. And this is one of our big ones that we've been really featuring for the past couple of weeks. It is going to go away a little while starting next week because we are going to be showing some other great items. But this by Homedic, this relaxing fountain, I really do like. It's on sale right now for $29.99. You can see it has the 3 tiers here with the light on the top in the middle section. It does come with these stones that you all see there. Really easy to be able to assemble it. You do have to assemble it, but it is very easy to assemble. And then all you have to do is fill up the water, turn it on, and you're all set to go. I'm going to go, here's the switch that's here. You can see it here in my hand. I'm going to turn it off so you guys can see what it looks like. The water then goes down to the bottom when you turn it off. And then when you turn it on, you will notice that the water rises up and then it starts to cycle. So again, it's $29.99 is the price for that. That's 14% off right now. And again, after this week, you won't see it for a little while because we have some other things going on. I can't get too much into that right now. But after this week, so if you have not snagged this up, definitely do give it a try. I love mine. It's very relaxing and quiet as well, as you can tell. I'll be quiet for a second so you can hear. Very quiet. It does not make up a lot of noise, but it is very relaxing. I definitely can attest to that. Next to that, we have one of our new items that we've been featuring, and that is our moving sand art. It is $23.99. This is it here. It does come with a very nice stand. You can see there. So it is very stable. All you have to do is turn it upside down, and every time you turn it upside down, the art changes for you. So it's really cool for the kids, but also for us adults as well. I love the design of this. Again, it's ready right out of the packaging. So as you can see, as the sand falls down, it starts to shape into another art form. And then every time you turn it, it keeps cycling and doing just that. So again, this is the moving sand art for $23.99. Looks great for the kids. A great gift idea too. And with teacher appreciation and a lot of great things coming up, I think this is a really cool option. It does move kind of slow, but you can see it kind of filtering through. And again, that does keep the kids engaged, as you can see there. You see how it's moving. And all of this that you see here at the top will then filter down to the bottom and create a new shape. And then all you have to do is flip it over. And then you can be able to start it all over again. So again, a really cool piece of art there for the kids as well as for adults for $23.99. All right. Our next item is something that I definitely have been using this week already, because here in Mississippi, we've gotten up to 70 and sometimes 80 degrees already. So this is a great fan. Even if you think you don't need it yet in your particular area, you may want to snag it up because of the deal it's on right now. 35% off, $10.99 is the price. This is what it looks like here. I love this because it does sit flat on a surface, as you can see there. But you can also clip it onto a baby stroller or to your desk area if you'd like. And it has 3 different speeds on it. Now, this fan is rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about cords or anything like that. Turn it over on the back. That's where you see not only the power button there, but also you'll notice that's where you charge it at as well, just like you charge up your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and let you hear it. Not very loud at all. This is your low. You can see that's not very loud. Here's your medium, not very loud. And there's your high, still not very loud. And I like the fact that you can be able to adjust this up and down, as you can see there, but you also can adjust it to the left and to the right. So you can easily adjust it to where you want the airflow to go. Again, this is an incredible deal on this fan. And again, it comes in handy. I love the fact that you can charge it up, have it ready to go wherever you need it. This is also great for if you're traveling, spending time outside, you want that extra breeze on you. or in the house, if you're in a room that needs some extra air, this is a great deal, a great desk fan for $10.99. $10.99. Again, that is 35% off today. I'm going to actually keep this on while I move it over here because, again, it's another warm day here where I am. So I'm going to keep that on. All right. If you're just coming in, I see I have some new folks coming in on the YouTube side as well as on Facebook. Welcome to you guys. And some new ones over here on Amazon Live as well. I'm Cyrus Webb. You guys are watching at home at Cyrus Webb. We're in the studio today with a full carousel, 40 products. We have them all here in the home studio with me for today, sharing with you guys some great deals. Everything we've shared with you guys so far on deals for today. Some great sales for you. Again, things for the family, things for the home office, and even if you're on the go, we definitely have you covered. If you have any questions about anything you're seeing in our carousel today, let me know. We've changed up the setup today a little bit, which I'm excited about that. Have a lot of exciting things coming up starting next week as we're going into some other exciting parts of At Home with Cyrus Webb here on Amazon Live. So I'm excited about being able to share that with you. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. So we're going to move on to our next item, which is our solar charger, one of our biggest sales of the day, actually. And you guys know I've been talking about this a lot. I will not be talking about this next week. So I'm going to get it in all this week because, as I mentioned, we're going to be showing some brand new items for you guys for next week. But this is a solar charger. It's 67% off. 67% off, $19.98. Well, why do I like this so much? Let me tell you. There are 4 features on this that I really like a lot. One of them is if you're an iPhone user, all you have to do is you'll notice on the back of the charger, even though it is a solar charger, I'm going to show you the solar panel here in a bit. You can actually just lay your phone on top of it as an iPhone user. It'll charge it wirelessly for you. No cords to be able to plug in. However, if you do happen to need your cords, this one actually charges up 2 devices at one time. You can see there. There you go. You can see that. And as I mentioned, it is a solar charger. So on this side, you have your solar panel, nice large solar panel there. And anyone knows me knows I love a good flashlight. This one has a flashlight on it as well. You just press the power button there to be able to get the flashlight. And it also can signal for you there too. So it definitely comes in handy. So again, 4 great items with this particular solar charger. You have a large solar panel. Now this works not only if you're spending time outside of your camping or spending time outdoors, but if you have it indoors, a trick I've learned is you can have it face up with the solar panel up, and artificial light will charge it as well. So that's a cool thing too. So even if you do forget to plug it up to charge it, because you can do it that way with the USB-C plug, you can be able to have it in artificial light to be able to charge it that way as well. And again, you can charge 2 devices at one time with this, as I showed you guys, and all of this is covered up here. You can see there, 2 devices you can be able to charge up. Then, as I mentioned, you have your flashlight, and for those who are iPhone users, you have a wireless charger on the back. Again, 67% off today, $19.98 is the price for this solar charger. All right, moving on to our next item is our modern lamp, and we've been talking about this quite a bit. It is $37.90, $37.90. Here it is here. And I love this lamp because it's one of those things that looks great in any room. I have mine here, of course, in the home studio, but you can have it in your living room, the bedroom, wherever pretty much you want it. And the cool thing is it's very easy to be able to operate. So let's go through exactly how it works so you guys can see it. It is, of course, you can see there, has a nice shape to it. You see these magnetic pieces here in the center. I'll tell you more about that here in a bit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plug it into, I'll plug it into my solar charger. That's what I'll do. I'll plug it into this so you guys can see how it works. I'm going to just plug it into my solar charger I just showed you guys. And there you can see. So there it is on. So I love the fact that there's light on the front side as well as the back side there. And as you notice, it is powered USB. You can see there. Now, the other cool thing is, the easy way to be able to turn it on and off is to be able to do it using just the USB cord, just to unplug it from the source. However, what you can also do is separate the 2 balls here in the center. This makes it look cool to me. Keep in mind, though, you have to get the balls away from each other in order for it to turn it off. So that's just one more thing to think about when you can just unplug it from the USB source that it's on. But if you do decide to do it this way, all you have to do, and maybe for the kids, you may want them to have fun with it, but you just pull the balls apart. Make sure that this ball is all the way away from the other ball, and then that will turn it off that way. Otherwise, I mean, you can just unplug it. But if you want the kids to be able to play with it and bring it back up, then that will turn it back on there. So again, just one extra thing to be able to think about. Again, for me, I just unplug it and keep it looking like this because I like it. But whichever way works for you, that's what you're able to do with this. So again, this is the modern lamp. Really nice design, USB powered, $37.90 is the price for that. All right, going to move on to our next item here. As I mentioned, because we do have a full carousel, want to make sure that we're able to get everything in today. Our next products that we have, and I think we have 5 of them actually. 4, 5. Yes, we have 5 Scott Living products on the show today. We didn't have that many yesterday, but I'm excited about those that we have today, starting with this, which is a really nice modern size base. It is one of their Oasis ceramic series. This is on sale for $28.29. Look at the size of that, though. $28.29. I love the fact that it has the felt feet on the bottom to keep from scratching your surface. And this is a rugged design here. The top is smooth, which I like that texture difference there. But I love the look of this. Scott Living makes some great products, as you guys know. The brothers really know what they're doing when it comes to things for the home and office decor. And this is something that also makes for a great gift. As you notice, it looks fine just without any plants. You can put artificial plants in this. It's not necessary, of course. But again, this is part of their Oasis ceramic set for $28.29. So really cool deal. I like this a lot. Definitely one of those things that can come in handy for yourself as a great centerpiece, but also, of course, as a great gift idea as well. Staying with Scott Living, our next we have in the ceramic set is our 3-piece set of vases. You have a small, medium, and large set. Go ahead and show you these. That is the large. That is the medium there. And there is the small. So with this, you actually get a course of 3. They can be kept in the same area, of course, or they can be separated into different rooms. Again, they look great to me, even without plants in them. They do not come with artificial plants, so keep that in mind. They're $25.15 for this set. Do you notice with the other one, with the larger one, it has the felt pads on it. This one has a complete felt bottom on it. So that way, again, you don't have to worry about scrubbing on your surfaces, which is really cool. You can see there, all of them have the felt bottom, complete bottom on them. But again, a very nice set here for $25.15. Again, another great find from Scott Living. All right, going to move on to our next, which is our Oasis Blue container from Scott. Now, I've had people talk to me about how they use theirs. This is one of those things that you can pretty much use again wherever you want. Again, this is great in the bedroom. If you want to put jewelry, that kind of thing in it, as well as your change. I use it here in the home office, keeping things like paper clips, that kind of thing in it. But also can go great for candy and that kind of thing, for hard candy, that kind of thing. But this is what it looks like. You do get the top on it. Really nice design. I'll let you look in it. Nice depth on this as well. And again, this is part of their Oasis Blue series. Again, this is $17.99. Also makes, of course, for a great gift idea too. And once again, you have your felt feet on it to keep you from scraping up your surface. But again, a really nice thing that can be multifunctional for sure for $17.99. Again, another great product from Scott Living. All right, the next product from Scott Living that we have is the very first Scott Living piece I ever bought, because it was, at the time I thought Scott Living products were very expensive. So I wanted to be able to try them out, but I wanted something that I could use for my dining room. And this is what I chose. I chose the Oasis wood piece. And this is, again, another great piece from them. I love the shape of it. Of course, you can have it either this way or that way. It doesn't open or anything, but it's a nice, attractive centerpiece. Again, you can use it, of course, in your living room, on the living room table, that kind of thing. Looks great. I have mine here in the home studio. I also use this as a paperweight. I have 2 of these, actually, myself. But I love the design of it. Really cool. And also, again, makes for a great gift idea from Scott Living, again, for $19.99. And the last item we have for you guys today from Scott Living is another one of their vases. This is the one that looks like a home. You guys have probably seen me talking about this one before. I love the design on it. Again, you have your felt feet on this one. Really nice design. Again, you can see the little windows here and also on the side there. I love the design of this one. This one is $16.93. $16.93 is the price. Again, another great vase from Scott Living, but again, you don't have to put flowers in it. They do not come with it, but it does look great just sitting on a surface. And again, a great gift idea as well. Again, $16.93 is the price for that. Now, for those of you, of course, who are looking for some things that are great for great gifts, I do recommend Scott Living products, mainly because I like the fact that they're very doable products. I have only had one experience where something may have arrived not the way I wanted it to, but it was not because of the actual company. It was because of shipping, to be quite honest with you. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Of course, all of these are either ceramic. The only thing that is wood was the last piece that I showed you guys. So keep that in mind too when you're ordering. Just to be careful with these because they are breakable. All right, moving on to our wireless earbuds. And I did check. So we are going to be able to offer these Sony headphones again. And it looks like we may be able to get them in white. Some of you have talked to me about the differences that they have. There's a great deal that they're going to be having. Hopefully I'll be able to bring that to you guys this week. If not, we'll definitely get it in soon. But also a great price again on those Sony headphones. But today we're talking about the wireless earbuds. They're 63% off today for $25.99. $25.99. We won't be talking about these next week, if you can believe it. I've been telling you guys about these for a while. But again, because of the way our carousel is rotating for next week with some exciting new things, we won't be talking about this next week. But again, I would tell you guys, make sure you guys don't miss this sale. Again, you have your wireless earbuds there. You're able to easily be able to tell how much charge you have on them literally by looking through the case. Look at that. And you can see them actually charging while they're in the case, which is really cool. They are great on the ears, very comfortable fit. You can see there. Fits really easy on the ears and inside. Great for myself. I like to use them listening to music. Speaking of music, I have a great speaker I'm going to be sharing with you guys today that's on a good deal. But great for music, podcasts, that kind of thing. But again, these wireless earbuds, $25.99 is the price. Want to bring your attention right over here in this corner for our next item, and that is our wall-mounted shelves. You get 3 of these shelves. 1, 2, 3. You can see it right over here where my hand is. As you can see, I have products lined up on mine. You can be able to use this in the kitchen, in the bathroom, wherever you want it. I have it here in the home studio. Really easy to be able to put up. It mounts with 4 different screws that are included. Also, these shelves are adjustable, meaning you can be able to adjust them to make the shelf space wider if you'd like, if you need to have it for taller items, or you can make it smaller. I do like that fact. Very easy to be able to do. It is a metal shelf. You can hear there. Great design on that. Again, $25.99 is the price for the wall-mounted shelves. Okay. I'm moving a little bit quicker today through the carousel because, like I mentioned, we have 40 great products on the carousel today, and I want to make sure we don't miss out on any of them. And I want to make sure, too, that I'm able to let you guys know about the great deals that are going on, including with this one. We talked about the Veep air compressor yesterday. It is still on sale. So if you guys did not get it yesterday, you still have an opportunity to take advantage of the sale, 21% off, $44.08. Now, again, when I initially got this, let me tell you what made me, this is not sponsored or anything with Veep. I actually bought this for myself because at the time, the vehicle that I had, the cigarette lighter had gone out. I'd blown a fuse. My cigarette lighter wasn't working. I was too cheap to go in and get the fuse, to get a new fuse on it just for the cigarette lighter. So I was looking for a way to be able to make sure I could keep my tires inflated. Because as you guys know, as the weather changes, it does change your tire pressure, right? So I wanted a way to be able to make sure that my tires were inflated because I knew how important that was. I saw this being promoted on Amazon, this Veep air compressor. So I decided to give it a try. And the reason being, because it doesn't have to use a cigarette lighter. So you notice there's no cords on it. A lot of these air compressors do have cords. You have to be able to plug into your cigarette lighter, that kind of thing. This you do not have to do. It is chargeable, just like you charge your phone. You charge it literally right there. And then what you do is once it's charged, you turn it on. You see it says on there. You're able to preset your actual tire weight on there, as you can see I have for mine. And then once that's done, you attach it to your tire and then press the button. I'll press that here in just a minute. And then what it will do is it will actually inflate your tire up into the number that you put in, and then it's able to turn off. One thing I didn't mention yesterday, and I thought about it when I was prepping for today's show, it does come with the attachments to do bicycles and also inflatables as well. So you can do other things with it too. I did not mention that yesterday, and I thought about it when I was prepping for today's show, that yes, it is mainly intended for your tires, to keep your tires inflated. But it does come with the attachment to be able to use for if you have a soccer ball or a basketball you want to inflate, or that kind of thing. You can be able to do that with this as well. But that's not all you can do. Let me go ahead and let you hear what it sounds like. It is loud, so keep that in mind. But of course, you'll be doing this outside. You press the button, and you can see it going there. Again, but very effective. I've used other Veep products too, which is why I was willing to give it a shot for this one. I had a Veep air inflator, full transparency, that did have to be plugged into the cigarette lighter. It would not do me any good because my cigarette lighter was out. So I decided again to get this one, and it definitely comes in handy. Now, there's another reason why this is worth the $44.08. Not only is it a air compressor to be able to inflate your tires for your vehicle, your balls that you may have, your basketball, that kind of thing, or even your bicycle tires. It also is a power bank as well. So I would advise keep this in the glove compartment of your car, or in the compartment that you have inside the car, even in the back of the seat, somewhere that's nearby. Because if you need to be able to charge up your phone or devices, you can do it using the Veep air compressor. Why do I say that? Because it has a built-in power bank. Let's see. So again, we've already talked about our lamp here, right? Remember we talked about that, and I actually did plug it into the solar charger that I have. Now I'm going to plug it into the Veep air compressor, and you guys can see that it actually will be able to power your USB devices as well. See, and there it is. See there's our light come on. Again, plug directly into the air compressor. So again, this is great. Not only, of course, to be able to keep your tires inflated, but also if you're traveling, someone says, oh, I forgot my charger. Don't have to worry about that, because you can use your Veep air compressor to be able to power up your phone, to charge it up, and have it ready for when you get to your destination. Again, I just have my lamp plugged into that. I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. See, it turns it off. And then you're able to put it back where it goes. It does come in a really cool box. I would recommend keeping it in the box unless you have a one of those organizers in your trunk, that kind of thing, to keep it in, so that way you know exactly where it is. But again, $44.08 is a price. Really good deal. Definitely worth the money. All right. Going to move on to the next thing. And again, you'll notice this carousel is a little bit different. A lot of things we don't have in this one. There are no batteries in this one. So if you missed a deal on the Amazon Basic batteries, we don't have those in today's show. So there's no battery organizer in this one, because we had other products we had to be able to fit into today's program because they were on sales. The brands were offering some deals. So I wanted to make sure that we got those in. So again, if you do see something that you have a question about, let me know. Put it in the chat. I'll be glad to answer that for you. Also, if there's something that I may have already covered that you see that you want to know more about, let me know that too. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you too. Let's move on to our next item by Ultralight, and that is a really cool light right now. It is on sale for $12.95. This is cool because it allows you to be able to add light to pretty much any room of the house, but also to be able to use it for spaces that you just need some extra light as well, under your cabinets, in your hallway, in a bedroom, in a bathroom. What is cool about this is there is no wiring required. Now, it does look like, as you can see there, it looks like a light that is mounted that normally would require wiring, of course. This does not. This is powered by 4 AA batteries. The batteries are not included, so keep that in mind. You can have 3 ways to be able to hang it up. You can see there. You can hang it up with screws. You can use the 3M adhesive tape there, or you can use magnets, a magnetic surface to be able to hang it as well. Has some cool things to talk about with magnets in another broadcast for next week, so stay tuned for that. But once you put the 4 AA batteries in, as you can see, it looks like a regular light switch. So what do you do with a light switch? You turn it on. So when you turn it on, look at that. Nice bright light, gives you a lot of coverage there. So again, this is great in the hallway, great in your bedroom, any place you may need some extra light under the cabinet area. I love the fact it gives you a good amount of LED light. And then, just like you do with another light, hopefully, when you leave in the room, you just turn it off, just like a regular light. Now, one thing to keep in mind with this, because, and I'm bringing this up because we've showed a lot of lights on this show that have timers. This does not have a timer. So if you do not turn it off, it will stay on, which means you're going to run your batteries down. So make sure that you do flip the switch back down to save your battery. Otherwise, you're going to be buying batteries more often than you need to. Then I will need to put them back in the carousel to remind you to get you some Amazon basic batteries. But again, this one does take 4 AA batteries, so keep that in mind. But a really good light source on this can be pretty much used in any area of the house without any wiring, which is the big selling point for me on that. All right. Our next item is on a really cool deal as well. And we told you guys about this yesterday. It actually was on a lightning deal yesterday, so hopefully you got it. But if you didn't, it's still on a good deal today. And that is a 22 outlet power strip. This thing is a beast. You literally have 22 plugs for 22 devices. And I should mention for safety that you do have a surge protector on here, okay? Not only does it allow you to be able to have 22 outlets, it also has 6 USB ports on it as well. $27.98 is the price. Again, that is 36% off. This thing really comes in handy if you're in an area that has a lot of things that have to be plugged in. If you're working an event, definitely comes in handy for you. If you have a setup like this, you're a content creator, definitely comes in handy. I know here in the home office, we actually have 7 different things plugged in. So something like this would definitely come in handy on an area like that. But the safety feature on this is it does have a surge protector to keep you from overheating it. But again, 22 outlets on this, 6 USB ports. Again, for a great price right now for $27.98. Okay. All right, gonna move on to our next item, which is our wireless doorbell from Nicer. And again, I've been telling you guys about this. It is still on sale right now for 39% off. It will not be in our broadcast next week, just to let you know. So again, if you have not gotten this Nicer wireless doorbell, I definitely think it's one of those cool things you can have. I have one here at my house. I got one from my parents at their house. I love the fact that, again, no wiring required. All you do is you take your wall plug, as you see there, you plug it into the wall. Now, the cool thing is you get 2 of these. This is great for 2 reasons. One, you're going to be able to hear the doorbell all over the house. So you can put one on one end of the house, one on the other end, one upstairs, one downstairs. I just have one floor of my home. But if you do have an upstairs, downstairs situation, this will work out well for that. You can have one upstairs, one downstairs. The other cool thing is you can set your own melody that you want it to ring for with each one. So you don't have to have them ringing the same way. Okay. So once you get this plugged in, the other cool thing is you do have a 3-prong plug actually on the outlet itself. Because yes, it does take a 3-prong plug, but you're not losing one because you have the ability to plug in a device literally into the receiver, which is a really cool thing. And then all that's left is to be able to hang this on the outside of your home. It does come with the 3M sticker there. The one that I have here actually in my home, it's actually already mounted. This is one that we use here just for display here for the broadcast. But then once you have that done, you press the button. You can see it lights up there. You can hear it ringing. I'll do it again. So again, you get 2 of the receivers. You have 1 of the doorbells that goes on the outside. A great deal right now for $19.99. Again, that is 39% off. So if you're looking for a doorbell, know someone who needs a doorbell, not have to worry about the wiring, this is really cool to be able to have. And again, that's, the company is nicer for that. I mean, they're not nicer. The brand is nicer. I'm not saying they're nice. I mean, they're nice people too. I've had mine now for a couple of years, but the brand is called Nicer. All right, let's go to our next item. You guys have probably seen it here, which is our jellyfish lava lamp. I've had mine now for about a year. As you can see, it's really cool. It changes colors. It's there. You can see the jellyfish there. They are, swimming up and down. What is cool about this? It's $21.99. This is great for the kids, but also for a classroom, office, that kind of thing. Looks really cool too. I love the fact that the lights do change, as you can see there. Really easy to be able to operate. So let me tell you what happens with this. So it comes with the 3 jellyfish, okay? And then you have your container. You have a stirrer, because what you have to do is you pour your water in, just a drop of dishwashing liquid, which is what helps the jellyfish to float inside. And then you just turn it on and it's ready to go. Now, when this does have to be cleaned. So let me tell you that, because what happens is the little particles off the jellyfish will come off and it'll start to cloud up. As you can see, mine now is nice and clear. I have to clean mine about once a month. Depending on how long you run yours or how much you run it, you may have to clean it less or more. It depends. But I do use mine pretty much every day because we have it on, of course, in the broadcast when I'm working here. I like the way it looks, so I'll have it on. But again, keep in mind, you look to be able to clean it about once a month. And you'll know when it's time to clean it. Let me say that, because like I said, it'll start to cloud up there. And that's how you'll know. And the way you do that is you are able to just take the jellyfish out, pour out the water, rinse it out. Hey, Manswell, good to be able to see you on the Facebook side. Rinse it out. And then repeat the process again. Put the water back in, the jellyfish back in, a drop of dishwashing liquid, you're all set to go. Again, $21.99, 15% off for the jellyfish lava lamp there. Okay. I had skipped over one product because I wanted to make sure I talked about that since it was sitting right there. The next thing is the adjustable lap desk, and this is definitely coming in handy for me. I take my mom to a lot of her doctor's appointments, and sometimes I like to be able to take my work along with me, or even if you're just sitting, in the living room or sitting up in bed, you want to have something to work. This is a great surface for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through this. It is on sale right now for $33.99. The adjustable lap desk. So let me start with the back of it. You can see it has this beanbag effect here on the top and the bottom. Makes it comfortable for your lap there as you're working. And even, of course, if you're laying across the bed working there. So that's cool there. Okay, so that's on the back. On the front, you're able to have this dip here where you're able to flip this out to be able to hold up your laptop. So if you have a larger one, a smaller one, that way it stays in place. You open up the top part here, and here you have a place for your mouse. I still use a mouse. A lot of people don't, but I do still use my mouse myself personally. So it has a mouse section for it. And then also on the inside, that's where you will do your adjusting. So again, depending on how high, and I'll let you see this, depending on how high or low you want it to go. So let me go ahead and just set it up here and let you see it. I'm just going to place these in, and it locks in place here. Okay. So as you can see there, so it locks in place, and you're able to adjust it to the degree that you want it incline. You see there? So it makes for working really cool. Of course, if you're just sitting up or lying down. Again, this is the adjustable lap desk. And again, if you're a person like me that uses the mouse, you'll notice it has a little clip that's here. You just take the clip and insert it inside of the lap desk here. And you'll hear it snap. There it is. It snaps in place. And so that keeps it in place there. So then you're able to have your place for your mouse as well. So again, this is the adjustable lap desk. The price on it is $33.99. Really cool deal. And again, it comes with the mouse stand as well. And then after you're finished with it, really easy to be able to fold it up and store it. You unclip the mouse part of it, put it back inside here, and it does have a holder inside to be able to hold it in place. And then you'll be able just to lower this and close it up. You hear it snap in place. There you have it. So there's ready just to be able to put over in a corner. Doesn't take up a lot of space, as you can see, and it's about the size of a briefcase. And again, that's the adjustable lap desk. Okay. All right, moving on to our next item, which is our Flash Mini Bluetooth speaker. We introduced this to you guys yesterday. I've been testing this out for you guys now for about a month myself. I'm going to actually use my Kindle that's here, but you can be able to connect it to your phone, to your laptop. It does come with the plug to be able to actually plug it into your computer. You can do it that way as well. I have it Bluetooth enabled right now, and what is cool about it, you can see how the light flashes, because now that I'm about to turn on the actual Kindle, it's already connected to the Kindle. So you see the light changing there. The sound on this thing is crazy, and crazy in a good way. I played for you guys. There's a brand new song by Jennifer Hudson. It's out right now. I'm going to play a little bit of it so you can hear how nice the sound of it is. Check out the bass on this as well. It is $16.99. It looks small, but the sound on it is crazy. So let's go ahead and take a listen. Go ahead and play Boundaries by Jennifer Hudson. I'm going to adjust the volume there. Why did I do that? Hear that sound? What did that do for me? What a performance. And again, this is the Flash Mini Bluetooth speaker. Really nice sound on this. And what is cool too is you can be able to do your controls here too. So if you want to start over the song, you just press the plus button there. That's actually on the unit. And see, that starts it over. You can turn it on and off from here, and also raise and lower the volume from here as well. And again, that is the Flash Bluetooth speaker. $16.99 is the price for that. All right. Our next item we have are some things that can be used also for the vehicle. Our next three items here. One of them is our roadside emergency kit. This definitely is something I would recommend because we never know when we may need some things, whether we're talking about jumper cables, whether we're talking about having to help someone by towing a vehicle, or even having to break out a windshield because of an emergency. This is the set that you get. It is $49.99. It comes in a really nice case, as you guys can see there. And it has a little bit of everything, including a reflective vest. You're able to get in there. It has, as I mentioned, the jumper cables. Let me take these out, let you see. It has your jumper cables as well. You have gloves in here. It has tape. I mean, it comes with its own tire pressure device there as well. But this is a really cool set to be able to have. You can see it has a rain poncho. So this is definitely an emergency kit. Has a flashlight included as well. Again, this is the car roadside emergency kit. It is $49.99, a really good value, and it's one of those things that's great to have, and also, of course, for the family, because again, you never know when an emergency may come. All right, our next thing is our cordless vacuum cleaner. The sale is off of this, but the reason why I'm going to tell you guys about it anyways, because I really like it, and it works well too. It is now $25.99. It does come with its own carrying case. You can use this, of course, in your vehicle, but also in the home as well. I like the fact it has a nice large section for storage when it comes to cleaning up. Once you charge it up, which you charge up on the back here, turn it on. It's all set to go. It only has the one speed, so there is no changing of the speed on this, but definitely works well. Again, it is $25.99 right now. A great handheld vacuum cleaner for the vehicle. It does come with your attachments as well. So if you're trying to get in those hard to reach areas, I use mine on my stairs here in the house because it's great for that. But also, of course, for vacuuming up your vehicle too. Again, $25.99 is the price. All right, moving on to our next item for your vehicle, and this is one I've told you guys about a lot, and that is the Stanley Jump Starter. So even though the emergency kit does come with jumper cables, let's say you're in a situation where there's not another vehicle around, and it's happened to me, which is what it made me go to Stanley to be able to have this for myself. This allows you to be able to jump start your own vehicle without another vehicle present. And how does it do that? It has a built-in jumper cables there. All you have to do is turn the unit on. Once you turn the unit on, then you're able to just connect it to your battery, and you'll hear it click. Start your car up. You're ready to go. I've had to do it for myself. This is $68.99. I like the fact too that you're able to use this as a power station as well. You can charge up 3 of your USB devices, as you can see there. And it also lets you know very easily how much battery life you have. You can see there, I'm almost fully charged there. I love that. So it definitely comes in handy. And there's a built-in flashlight here on the side that is adjustable. You can see there. Again, if you happen to be working outside, that can definitely come in handy to have that flashlight there too. So again, this is the Stanley Jump Starter. Works really well. $68.99 is the price. Again, connected to your battery. Turn it on. You're all set to go. All right, again, for those who are just coming in, welcome. You all are watching At Home at Cyrus Webb here on Amazon Live, but we also are streaming on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and Twitter. We're sharing with you guys some great deals for the day. If you all have any questions about any of the products we're talking about today, let me know. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. We've gone through the majority of our carousel for the day already, but if you do see something you have a question about, let me know. I'll be glad to be able to go back through it for you. Our next item, again, because it is warming up here in the south, this bug zapper definitely comes in handy. I love this because it can be used for indoor and outdoor. It does have a solar panel that's on the top, which means it can be charged, used outside. Let me tell you as a word of caution, though, this is not meant to be directly outside. I normally use it on my front porch, but I have it just hanging, or you can have it sitting on a table. If you have it inside the home, this is another great thing. It can be able to be charged by artificial light as well. You can, of course, be able to plug it up, which is really neat too, using a USB-C cord there, and then plug it into a wall adapter. This is not only a bug zapper, but it also has a flashlight on it as well. So you have a flashlight as well as a bug zapper. Turn the bug zapper on so you can see it. Really easy to clean. You can turn the flashlight off if you don't need that. That also comes in handy if you're cooking. I'm not cooking, camping. And you're needing some extra light. The bug zapper definitely comes in handy. Again, $35.99. That's 40% off right now. And believe me, if you're in the South, we know how those mosquitoes get. We already know. We know the flies are coming out. So this is something that definitely comes in handy. I can tell you. My parents have theirs in there, what they call their sitting room. So definitely their sitting room is when you first walk in their front door, they have a room that's there. They have it sitting there because, again, when you have the door open, of course, bugs can come in. Again, we live in the country, so it's one of the things that just happens. But this is a great way to be able to eliminate some of that. Again, this bug zapper, $35.99. And again, I think the big thing about this is it is rechargeable either through artificial light, through the sunlight, or of course just by plugging it up and charging it that way. Okay. All right, we do have our Clem Pro laptop cooler back in the carousel today. Why? Because it is 33% off. We haven't had it on in about a week, but we have it back in the carousel today because this is back on a good deal. $19.97. Now, I've told you guys the story before, but if you have an older laptop that gives you that loud noise because it's overheating and then it turns off, which is very frustrating, that's what led me to go to Clem. Clem makes some great products. I've used their microphones before. I've enjoyed them. But this laptop cooler definitely comes in handy. It is USB powered. I like the fact that it's very easy to use. You just put your laptop on it. You even have the opportunity to incline it, as you can see here. So instead of having it sitting flat, you can incline it that way. Also, if you have a larger laptop, like a 14-inch or so, you can be able to use the additional extenders down the end to make sure the laptop doesn't fall off of it. I love the fact, too, all you have to do is just plug this into your laptop. Again, I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I'm going to use my solar charger here to plug it up so you guys can see what it looks like, because it has a nice light on it. But also the thing is, it's very quiet. So let's go ahead and plug that up. As you can see, when you plug it up, you see it has that blue light that comes on the actual laptop cooler. And I'm going to be quiet and let you hear it. So you can see it's not very loud at all. You can see it is on. You can see the fans turning there. But it is not very loud at all. This definitely comes in handy if you have an older laptop that does overheat. No judgment here. I've been there, done that. Definitely this Clem laptop cooler comes in handy and helps you be able to cool that laptop down, and also keeps you from being frustrated by that automatic shutting off because of the heat. All right, we have reached the end of our carousel, y'all, which is really cool. I have a few more items to go through, and then we're going to get into our inspirational segment, one of my favorite segments here. Let's go ahead and get into some of our new items here from Care Touch. Now, anyone who has a phone, you have a tablet, you have a camera like what we're using for this, these lens wipes will definitely come in handy for you. I get the set that is 210 in it because I use them for my glasses. I use them for my different devices that I have. You get 210 of these. They're on sale right now for $12.95. That's 22% off. 22% off by Care Touch. And this is cool because you can be able to use them easily. You can tell I've been using mine, but you can be able to share them with the family if you'd like to. So they are individually packaged, as you can see there. But really easy just to be able to take it out of the packaging, to be able to clean your phone, clean your glasses, your cameras, that kind of surface. Really easy to use, $12.95 in a great pack. So that way you make sure you have them for when you need them. All right, our next item that we have in the carousel is our first aid kit. It is back on sale for 24% off. That's $16.19. $16.19. This is what it looks like. It's a really cool set, as you can see here. 57 pieces in this. And what I like about this set is it lets you see exactly what it has inside when you get it, right on the packaging. You see that? So what's cool about that is as you're taking things out, you can make sure that you're making a note of that so you'll know what to head to Amazon to be able to order. For myself, it's always bandages and the ointment. That's my thing. I also add things in mine like Neosporin, that kind of thing. But I love the fact it has things for burns. It has gauzes in here as well. It does come with gloves. Also has some great instructions for you. You can see. So it's a really nice way to be able to keep it organized. What I do tell people is, look, if you have a family, make sure the family knows exactly where the first aid kit is. And I think, when you're able to know exactly where it is, that way if they need something, they can easily be able to go there and get it when they need it. But again, this is $16.19. All right, moving on to our next item, and that is our inspirational section of our program. So we hope you guys have found some things in today's show that you've been able to enjoy for yourself, but also for your family. These next items are great gift ideas, but also come in handy for being able to share with students, teachers, that kind of thing. So these are all inspirational. The first one up is our inspirational notepads. You get 24 of these. 24 of these, as you can see here. They have different sayings on them, as well as they are lined on the inside. They are $15.99. $15.99 for the set. So again, you get 24 of these notepads. I think these are great for kids. You have this week is Read Across America week. I'm going to be visiting schools. They're great for gifts for the kids to be able to have. Also great for teachers, and also great for your groups as well to be able to share some inspiration and encourage them to take notes. Some of the sayings that are on these, and again, you get 24, but there are 12 different designs on them. So this one says, no one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. See that one? This one says, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. And show you one more here. This one says, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just that little extra. So again, you get 24 of these notepads, 12 different designs for $15.99. All right, our next item, another inspirational gift, is $11.99. $11.99 for it. Let's see where we put it. It comes with, it's a ceramic tile with a wooden base on it, as you can see there. It says, always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. So this is great, again, a great gift idea, but also something great to be able to have on your mantle, on your desk as well. Again, $11.99 is the price. Okay. Our next one is one of our wood items from G-Tech. I love this one because I can definitely relate. It says, I still remember the days I prayed for the things I have now. This is $12.99. Is a nice wooden design there. It sits right on the desk. I love this. And again, a great reminder for us too about remembering, of course, to be thankful for the things that we have. And again, this is wood for this one by G-Tech, $12.99. Okay. Our next item that we have is our framed motivational art. You get 3 of these, 3 of them for $33.99. I love these because they're on the stretch canvas, and as you can see, nice framed art. They're ready to hang, as you can see there. So you have this one that says, execute, stop talking and put in the work, let your results do the talking. Really nice design, again, on the stretch canvas. This one says, failure, a temporary state where the most valuable lessons are learned. Love that one. And this one says, success is not an accident or a chance. It's hard work, patience, learning, and sacrifice. And again, all 3 of them are framed, ready to hang. And again, on the stretch canvas for $33.99. All right, our next item in the motivational section is this. A lot of times people just see the success. They don't always think about the hard work that goes into what you do. And that's what is so cool about this next piece. It reminds people of just that hard work is involved. It is $15.69. And if you can see, let me get closer up here. You can see it has success here on the top, but then it has all the things that go with it. Hard work, persistence, late nights, rejections, sacrifices, discipline, criticism, doubts, failure, risk. All the things people don't see when all they see is a success at the top. This is a really cool reminder that this is unframed. Keep that in mind on the stretch canvas. Still ready to hang though. And this is $15.69. So there you have our broadcast for today. Hope you guys were able to find something for yourself that you can be able to use for yourself, but also for your family and friends. Also, keep in mind that a lot of these things were on deals. So if you found something that you like, make sure you guys add it to your cart. And don't forget to check out to make sure you're able to take advantage of the good prices. That's going to do it for us for this episode of At Home with Cyrus Webb. Thank you all so much for being with us on Amazon Live, but also tuning in on Facebook, on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Hope you guys are giving us a follow on the Amazon Live side. You'll see that follow button either here in this corner or down below to stay connected with all of our broadcasts. Until next time, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.